Stop memorizing AWS service like a robot. Have you noticed that after reading hundreds of AWS services, you forget 95 of them the very next day? Today I am going to teach you 20 plus AWS concept using real life example that your brain will never forget. No boring definition, no mugging up, just simple stories, memory tricks and exam hack. If you are preparing for the AWS Cloud Practitioner CLF-C02 exam, this video alone can help you answer 10 to 15 questions with confidence. So let's begin the fastest AWS revision you will ever watch. First service that is I explained, that is Network Load Balancer, NLB. What is it? Works at OSI layer 4, that is transport layer. It routes traffic using TCP, UDP and TLS. It does not care about URLs. It only cares about network connection. Real life example, if I talking about, then imagine a railway station. So the station master does not ask where are you going. He only checks which platform. Exactly like that, NLB only check the TCP connection. So easy memory trick if I talk, that is NLB, that is the network, that is number 4, TCP. Network is equal to layer 4. Second service, that is AWS shared responsibility. So if I question you that who updates EC2 host firmware, answer is AWS, because AWS manage the infrastructure. You manage everything inside your EC2. Real life example, suppose you renting a flat. So if building repair is required, then who will repair? Definitely owner. So if you require cleaning your room, then who will? You, definitely you. Same in AWS. Memory trick, if I say that cloud building, that means AWS, it's AWS responsibility. But inside room, the cleaning part, that is your responsibility, that is customer. I think it's easy to understand. Third, that is AWS Artifact. So what is it? Compliance Document Center. Contains SOC report, PCI report, ISO certificate, agreements, everything. Real life example, if I talking about real life example, think of a school certificate locker. Whenever someone asks, show your certificate, you open the locker. AWS Artifact is exactly the locker. Memory trick, Artifact is equal to certificate. Now fourth service, that is Spot Instance. Unused AWS servers available at up to 90% discount, but AWS can take them back anytime. You get only 2-minute warning. So real life example, imagine booking a hotel room at 90% discount. Owner says you can stay until I need the room. Exactly Spot Instance. So now I move to Cloud Adoption Framework. Who plans migration? CIO, business strategy, IT architect, technical design. Memory trick, CIO, business architect, design. Now sixth service, that is Elasticsearch. What is the purpose? Search, log, monitoring, analytics, clickstream. So real life example, if I talking about, then Google search, type anything, result appear instantly. Elasticsearch works the similar way. Memory trick, Elastic is equal to search engine. The seventh service, that is CloudWatch logs. Suppose store application logs, system logs, custom logs. Don't confuse it with CloudWatch. CloudWatch, that means it's used for system health, whereas CloudTrail used for where did what. Real life example, in hospital, patient monitor, CloudWatch. But visitor register, that is CloudTrail. So watch is equal to monitor and trail history. AWS Well-Architected Framework. It is the 6 pillar: operational excellence, security, reliability, performance, sustainability. So memory trick, remember, old smart rabbit prefer carrot slowly. Old smart rabbit, OSR, P prefer carrot slowly, PCS. Old smart rabbit prefer carrot slowly. Old smart rabbit, OSR, prefer carrot slowly, PCS. So O stand for operational excellence, S stand for security, R stand for reliability. Prefer carrot slowly, PCS. So performance, cost, sustainability. I think it's help you to recall these things. AWS Fargate runs container without managing servers. Work with ECS, EKS. Real life example: ordering. Suppose you ordering food online. You only eat. You not need to take care. Restaurant manage kitchen. Fargate manage the server. So memory tick, we can say that Fargate server is a serverless container. Now move to 10th service, that is Amazon RDS scaling. So two types: vertical, which increase instance size, and horizontal, read replica. Real life example: restaurant vertical, hire one super chef, that is horizontal, hire 5 chefs. Memory ticks: vertical, bigger server; horizontal, more readers. Now 11th service, that is Glacier Expedited Retrieval. Need archive urgently, retrieve within 1 to 5 minutes. Then real life example I am giving, that is locker normal, if it is tomorrow, then express, then immediately. Memory tick: expedited, that means emergency. Amazon Inspector, 12th service, Amazon Inspector automatically scans EC2 for vulnerability, security risk. Real life example: airport security scanner, check everything automatically. It's like that. Memory tricks: inspector is equal to security scanner. Now 13th service, that is Trusted Advisor, check cost, performance, security, best practices. Real life example: financial advisor gives suggestion to save money. Memory trick: advisor suggestion something. Simple workflow service, that is the 14th service, SWF, simple workflow service, SWF, coordinate multiple tasks across application. Real life example: wedding planner, photography, decoration, food, music, everything coordinated. So memory tick: SWS workflow manager. Root user, never remove permission, instead protect with MFA, that is multi-factor authentication, strong password, don't share. Memory tick: root is equal to king never lose the power. 16th service, that is security group, EC2 firewall, controls, it controls inbound outbound traffic. Real life example: apartment security guard, who can enter, who can leave, everything monitoring. Memory trick: security group, you compare it with gatekeeper. 17th, EC2 user data service. EC2 user data runs script when instant start, maximum 16 KB. Run real life example: buying suppose new laptop, first startup install software automatically, first startup install software automatically. This is the best example. Memory trick: user data startup script. 18th, that is AWS CAF Align Phase. Purpose: find gaps, prepare organization before cloud migration. Memory trick: align is equal to preparation. Align is equal to preparation. 19th, that is Amazon Messi. Find sensitive data in S3 using AI. Example: PII, credit cards, personal data. Real life example: airport baggage scanner automatically detects dangerous items. Memory trick: Messi sensitive data detector. 20 service, that means Amazon Redshift, SQL data warehouse analytics, business intelligence, huge report. Real life example: company CEO dashboard, millions of record, one report. Memory trick: Redshift big SQL analytics. Redshift basically used for big SQL analytics. Now move to 21, that is 21 service, that is resource group, organize resources using tags. Real life example: folder on your laptop. Suppose you group your folder by documents, photos, videos, grouped. So memory trick: tag is equal to folder. Now the last service, that is 22 service, that is elastic beanstalk, Upload code. AWS handle server, scaling, load balance, monitoring, deployment, everything. Real life example, planting a seed. You plant, nature grow it. Elastic Beanstalk grow your application. Memory trick, Beanstalk is equal to upload code, AWS does everything. So last, what the super memory formula, exam cheat code, you can say. The service NLB, how I remember, TCP layer 4. Artifact, how I remember, compliance report. Spot, that means 90% discount. In this way you can easily remember. Elasticsearch, search logs. CloudWatch, monitors. CloudTrail, audit history. Fargate, serverless container. RDS, vertical plus read replica. Glacier, expedited 1 to 5 minute retrieval. Inspector, security scanner. Trusted Advisor, best practice advisor. AWS workflow coordinator. Root never removes permission. Security group, EC2 firewall. User data, startup script. Align, prepare for cloud. Messy, find sensitive data. Redshift, SQL analytics. Beanstalk, deploy app easily. Congratulations. So you just revised more than 20 AWS CLF-C02 concept in under 10 minutes using simple memory tricks. Don't just watch, pause this video, repeat the memory formula once, and you will retain this concept much longer. If this helped you, like this video, subscribe and comments below part 3. That means you interested for part 3. So I know you are ready for the next AWS revision session.